Okay, well, let's do the gaming thing, okay? Star Wars Jedi Survivor just dropped a new trailer. Let's see this. This is the official story trailer for the game.
It's been a long 5 years. We've tried to resist. Fear and mistrust rule the galaxy.
Cal, look into the fire. It will warm you, keep you company. But left unchecked, it will consume everything until there is only ash.
How could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire?
Hope may feel beyond our grasp. But I think we finally found somewhere the Empire can't reach us.
Imagine. No more looking over your shoulder.
A place that's worth fighting for. No matter the cost.
The companions? Little, I mean, for one, it looked... Let's see where... Yeah, so it looks like right here, I mean, companion quests. So that, I mean, that's pretty badass. I'll give him that. That's one way you could make missions way more interesting. Same here, you see we're fighting with her. With the Dark Sister. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's a pretty sizable change. There's just a leg. Do you see that? There's just a leg on the ground. That's awesome. So interesting. I mean, as we mentioned before when we looked at the other trailers they did for this, it looks like kind of a Star Wars, like Jedi Fallen Order 1.5. So it doesn't look like it's going to be groundbreaking or anything. And the gameplay stuff they showed was like, yeah, no, it looks like an improved version of the original, which is fine. I mean, the original I just played recently, actually, and had a pretty good time with it. I played it on the hardest difficulty to just see how it was, and I had a really good time with it. So I'm all in for this. Respawn's been nailing it recently, so I am very intrigued. And I mean, co-op stuff, or not co-op stuff, but like playing with people. That's pretty cool. Be that actual dismemberment I see before me. Finally, I think they announced that officially, didn't they? Wasn't that one of the things that they like officially said? Yeah, we're doing this. Like, there's some clunkiness with it. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. It's like he is kind of clipping into him at one point. He's moving really, really close before dealing damage. You know, hitboxes are probably a little sloppy, but that was true of the original game too. And I think that the game was still really good as an original. Was it as good as like a Soulsborne game in terms of refinement? No, but I mean, that's why those games are even better. Like that's why. Like it's those games are exceptional because they're the exception to what's standard. I'd say this is closer to standard than exceptional in terms of like the combat animation quality, but I mean, that's really not a big deal as far as I'm concerned. Still seems dismemberment is limited to robots and creatures, not humanoids. I think they said that it was, I could have sworn I saw it happen with humanoids, but maybe not. I mean, it is a Disney franchise and they might be targeting a T for teen rating. It's probably been rated by now though, wouldn't it? Let's see. Mauer, I'm ready to be surrounded by torches and forks in this for this, but Star Wars is overrated. Nikki would agree with you. Nikki also thinks so.
62 cents. Hi man, hope you and family
Sean.
will like the stream.
Yes, thank you. And geez, 100 Australian dollars. Sorry, 100 Australian dollary dues. Out of respect. Thank you. That's very generous. Poggers right there. Poggers. And yes, like the stream, everybody, because that is a thing that YouTube requires. Yeah, Nikki also thinks that Star Wars is overrated. She doesn't want to watch the movies or anything, and I'm like, I don't even love the movies, and I still think that's sacrilegious. Where's that Indiana Jones game at? I don't know. I think it's probably going to be a while before we see that. Let's be real. I think they're going to take their time, and I would guess we might see it middle of next year. Maybe they might push it another year, because recently they've just been really taking their time, which is a little frustrating, but hopefully it just means once we start seeing a lot of those games, they just come out one after another every 6 months, and we're just flooded with awesome games. That's the hope, at least, right? We would love that. The new trilogy is trash. I don't blame her. Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of it. Is it's like the original films were so beloved by people that then they went and like made the prequels, and those are also kind of a mixed bag for most people. I think most people say that they're not very good, but some people love them. But most people, I think, say the prequels are not great. And then of course they come out with this latest iteration, and they just had no idea what they were doing. Like, it's really, really weird. He took my thing.